Oh, they're saving Big Daddy for last. They're saving Big Daddy for last. From a dead console, Xbox is getting games. How that's possible? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, game trailers. Thank you for the 10, bro. George Reforge, go. Shut up, bro. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Bonjour, everyone. We are Sandfall Interactive, and welcome to our nano.
Psycho, stop.
We are a small studio based in Montpellier, France, working on our first game, Clair Obscur Expedition 33. It's a turn-based RPG set in the fantasy version of late 19th century Belle Epoque France.
Here we are.
Our grand adventure in game development actually started as a solo passion project. I wanted to create something like the JRPGs with turn-based combat I grew up with and loved, but that fully leveraged the latest tech, refreshed the genre with new features,
frame rate looks rough,
and took place in a compelling world.
But I love this like
I knew I needed
style
help to realize my dream. First, I turned to a programmer I knew would get it.
Guillaume and I started trading ideas right away, and that quickly turned into trading files back and forth. Soon, I was creating the first prototypes of the Reactive turn-based system, combining real-time offense and defense element, and a cinematic battle camera system. Things really clicked when we tested the first version of those features. We felt we had something both challenging and fun.
As Tom and I went back and forth and iterated on game elements, a vision started to come together, and I shared it with an old friend from university.
Guillaume and I are both passionate.
This is so dramatic for a fucking RPG.
Project, I quit my job the
Why is it so dramatic in the cameras for a fucking RPG?
Because I believe that in video games, success
we're gonna zoom in on your face with like a very dimly lit fucking light, so that way it's only one side lit, the other side is dark, so that way they know that you're very foreboding and strange. And
a story
kind of
with great emotional depth. Gameplay
this does look good though. Oh, it looks so good. We're putting all four of these games got Game of the Year nods. That would be great, Eugene. Yo, I would fucking hilarious. Thank you for the 5, dude.
Founded Sandfall Interactive on
because they're French. Yeah, they definitely have the style for it, bro. I can see that right now.
And the drive to make something great.
This game looks really good. Like it super caught me out of nowhere when I first saw it.
Core to every great RPG is a compelling story. And Guillaume and I spent 4 years intensively developing and refining ours. Yeah. And that started with the hook.
Like honestly, I thought it was going to be more slop, and then it really kicked in gear.
And a monolith appeared with no warning. Once a year, the paintress wakes and paints a number on her monolith, and everyone who has passed that age is erased. Every year, that number ticks down, and everyone dies younger and younger. Expeditions depart to kill the paintress, determined to fight until their final breath, but none have ever returned. Our story follows Expedition 33.
That's fucked up. That is yo. That is fucked up. That is fucking dark. Holy, she cooked. Yo, the women are cooking in game dev, baby. Yo.
Yes, are flawed, but who care deeply about each other. And conflicts arise because they have different perspectives on what needs to be done.
I'm sorry about earlier.
We wanted our story
Rest
to
in
feel
peace, half the chat, yeah.
with adult characters who feel like real people with real experiences.
When there was a revolution, I don't know, Gorb.
Missing something that everyone else just gets.
Say what you will, the Xbox is massive variety of games. A true revolution, that's what I'm saying.
Threat, while
Thank you for the 5.
With loss and grief. And it's rooted in the characters' relationships, both to each other and to themselves.
What are we going to do? 10. I'm not a turn-based game, but something about this.
What are we going to do?
Really has me
in a world like this, how does one stay hopeful or make peace with their fate?
10, bro. Play Persona.
What duty do we owe to each other or to ourselves? These questions are deeply personal to me, and they permeate the story behind the story.
Know that Lumiere fights with you. Tomorrow comes Expedition 33.
The characters all have their own motivations and perspectives. Gustave and Lune are deeply invested in the expedition, even if they fight all the time. To them, the mission is tied not only to their family, it's central to their identity and purpose.
Protocol doesn't cover every contingency. You know that.
Contrast that with Ciel, whose darkest days have already happened.
What are the stars whispering to you? Actually, I'm the one whispering to them. It's something my dad and I used to do.
And Maëlle, who cares more about really living her life, not just living longer.
Thank you for the 5.
stuff.
New Ninja Gaiden game getting announced. Yeah.
Real.
That's how you do it. Yep.
It's not all dark, though.
Literal Figure 5 showcase.
Along the way, they meet various colorful NPCs and recruit Monoko, who is a friendly but kinda bloodthirsty philosopher and a fully playable character. He has a really cool battle mechanic where he can turn into the enemies he defeats.
What are you doing?
Okay, so yellow materia for that himself.
Foot! Aha!
He's very, very old and has seen many expeditions come and go. He is a Gestrol, which are a group of playful
Even the
beings
soundtrack
who
is
battle
fucking
as a form of
Persona.
meditation. They're fun
With like the
and sort of
saxophone
religious.
jazz.
You'll meet Monoko and many
God of
other
War EA surprise
Gestrals
at the end.
across the
Would be
game.
cool. Thank you for the 2.
Bonjour.
And of course, there is Esquier, who is one of the oldest and lore-wise the most powerful creatures in the verse.
Esquier is that 2. White liberal lady devs equal L.
Will be your
Asian lady
mount
devs equal
and
W.
help you travel
Hey,
to
facts,
secret
boy.
corners of the world.
2 for 2. Facts.
And if you bring him back his special stones, you can unlock abilities for him to access new areas of the world and find exciting secrets.
A lot of like FF7 is in this. A lot of Persona
Everyone
is in
has their
this.
own reason for joining the expedition, and
Like,
each
that's
of
very
them
Kate
has their
Sith.
own story arc and resolution that we think players will really connect with.
I think they're doing a really good job with this. I hope it's good.
In addition to a strong narrative, we had a clear vision for our own take on the genre's core gameplay. Our reactive turn-based system takes the traditional turn-based battle mechanic we love and adds real-time reaction,
Legend of Dragoon.
which gives combat greater intensity and dynamism. During enemy turns, you can negate all damage by dodging or firing at the right time. But balancing turn-based with real-time mechanics took a long time to get right.
Okay, Bashy,
During
okay.
initial playtests,
Relax,
turn-based
thank you
players
for the
often
2.
found the real-time elements too hard.
Jacob's already
Some of us
bragging,
are
paying around
still
70. I
traumatized by
bet.
enemies from back then. We've done a lot of rebalancing since, and with a lot of iteration, we ultimately came up with a formula that we're proud of. Players who are good at real-time can take more risks, and others can counterbalance with items and strategies.
Yeah, that makes
A
sense.
big part of that formula lies in the many ways you can customize your character. We spend a lot of time designing each character's unique mechanics and their custom skill trees. Our philosophy is making every type of
I need
playstyle
to go play
viable
Lost
so
Odyssey
that
too, man.
everyone can
I
have
played it
fun
for a
with
little
how
bit,
they
but
play
I
the
never
game.
finished it.
Each character has a unique mechanic. Mel switches between stances which can ultimately boost defense or power. I personally like to make Mel the protector of the group, but I'm pretty much the only one at the studio who plays her that way. Most people play her as a glass cannon with Gustav's complementary skills. The characters can also equip hundreds of passive effects, which in our game are called
Hold on,
Lumina.
what?
Every character has more than 20
Oh, we got a
unique
skill
skills
tree?
in the skill tree and hundreds of passive effects.
And
You can
passives?
gain through Lumina and weapons. So
Oh,
there are
word?
a ton of builds and playstyle to explore.
We got a skill tree
Needless
and
to say,
passives?
we can't
What?
wait to see how you choose to play and what kinds of build you'll design that we probably never even
Well, damn.
imagined.
I guess I know what I'm playing. I guess I know what I'm playing. Oh no, oh yeah!
Our story is set in the French
so
fantasy world,
dramatic with
and
the
I was
camera, bro.
really excited to design something unique.
Nicholas Maxon Francombi.
Every level
You know he's got
has
the
its
Bob
own
and the
color
Boogie in
and
this.
texture identity. For example, the Gestrol Village is an early area in the game where players can enjoy a fun break. We wanted something that feels chaotic, grungy, and toy-like. It's
It
basically a
looks really
bazaar.
good, man.
Everything's disorganized, chaos everywhere, huts are unsafe, built without much thought. It's a place where anyone could fight you at any point, which is pretty much what the Gestrols are like.
Yep.
The Gestrol village is hidden inside the ancient sanctuary. The ideas here were forest, labyrinth, and sentinels. I designed it as a vibrant place, like an old graveyard of Gestrols, or forgotten wooden toys in a box, with two main colors, red and white. I wanted to make it feel cozy, hidden from danger, with traps and labyrinths in case enemies get in.
So it's an RPG just like
Same
Spider-Man
process with
2?
the
Yeah,
characters.
Bashy, thank you for the 2,
No
bro.
cocaine in a
Exactly.
single concept.
Just like Spider-Man
I thought of
2.
a monkey-like body, white fur with a black and red flat mask.
Ladies, could I?
Ow!
Definitely a Gestrol.
For SK, we needed a cuddly companion to take us around the world. I thought instantly of a giant inflatable balloon and old Victorian pillows with many intricate motifs.
I wonder, like,
we start
where he
with
got
the core
ideas
themes
from.
and ideas, and the visuals
Like
grow
what heritage-
organically from there.
Like what heritage, what style?
From the very start of the
There's-
project,
it's definitely
there was one
UE5
thing
games,
we
but
absolutely
like
wanted to bring back
there's a lot
from
of like
older
undertones of
JRPGs.
different cultures in this.
A feature we
which is
really
good.
loved, but is very rare these days.
Shrooms,
A completely
yes, shrooms.
3D and
True.
navigable world map. Yes, we've got a world map.
You better.
And it was a real challenge to create, both artistically and technically. And it ended up a lot bigger than we expected. You'll definitely need SK's help traveling
really
around.
good.
We're super happy with the
Pathetic
result,
pork-baking
though,
pony
as
still
there's
got
a lot
no
of side
games. Thank you for the
paths
two
and
reasons.
entire hidden levels. If you want to fight the toughest bosses of the game, you will have to explore.
You know what this is
Good luck.
like? Bravely Default. Like Bravely Default 2 is open world like that.
We've poured our hearts and souls into this game for the past 4 years. That's
Oh,
why
they're crushing it,
we're
dude.
delighted to announce that Expedition 33
This is really
launches
unique,
on
yeah.
April 24th on Xbox Series X and S and is available day one with Xbox Game Pass. You can
Damn.
already wish the game and follow us for more info.
April is
We
stacked,
are
huh, chat?
super excited to invite you into the world of Expedition 33. We are a small, passionate team. It's our debut game, and we can't wait for you to discover
That's
our story,
crazy.
our world, and our take on the turn-based genre. On
That is
behalf of
crazy.
everyone at Sandfall, thank you for joining us. Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
Word for spoken. It wishes it was.
viendra.
Yeah, Desire. True.
Demain
Thank you for the
viendra.
2.
Tomorrow comes.
That's a good theme too. And PS5 is all good. Good everywhere. Put it everywhere, bro.